Okay, now we're going to go to row 2. Yes, row 1 actually the total number of stitches is 48. So now for row 2 I'm going to do 11 single crochet followed by an increase. You should have 4 sets, 1 2 3 4, and I want to change color where the stomach here is white. So I'm going to use the marker to help me concentrate on the when I'm going to increase. But the changing of color is the first stitch here is white. The next row there will be 3 stitch. The following row there will be 5. Then it's a straight line up. And I heard that if we are going to do this in a round, this middle part here will it won't be a straight line. It will shift to the right because I'm using right hand. So if you're left-handed, then we shift to the left. So I recently learned something that if you use the front loop to crochet from now on, from here on, you use only on the front loop for the whole thing, it will go straight. So let me test out this this method and see if it works. So now, because I didn't want to really count where to change color, because changing color is optional, you can just do the whole rabbit, the whole bunny in gray. You don't have to have the white part in the middle. And there's also another option that after you complete the bunny, you make a square piece or a rectangle piece and sew it onto the body. But of course it will kind of like thicker. It looks thicker on the middle part here. Okay, so now let's try this. So in the written pattern, I'm gonna write the number of stitches, but I'm not gonna write when I'm gonna change color. You have to refer to this video as how I change color. So the first stitch here, I'm gonna change to white, just 1 stitch. Now I'm thinking whether the white one should be here or here. I go over here. We let it be this side. But it looks as if this is the midpoint, right? Okay, I think I'll change color here, which means before my last stitch, this is my first stitch. This is my first stitch. Oh yes, if you have holes here, just use your tail to do a few stitches to cover up the hole. But if you use this method, I doubt you're gonna have holes. So here I remove 1 stitch. This is the last stitch here. I remove 1 stitch and I go in here and grab the white yarn. I just want 1 stitch of white, that's all, in this row. And then you pull this. So when I bring over, this looks like it's in the middle, right? It looks like that to me. Okay, now let's proceed to row 2. Row 2, I am going to, oh yes, it's going to be the front loop. It's just all the front loop. So I'm going to bring through the gray and yarn over with gray as well, because when I put this down, see, the white is exactly in the middle, I think, I hope. Does it look like in the middle? Okay, so now give this a pull. So I'll just continue with my 1. This is 1, 2. Let me add a marker, even though there's a white there. Oh yes, white front loop, only on the front loop. Wait, let me, did I? Sometime I think I'm dreaming. My brain is somewhere else and my hand is somewhere else. 1, 2, only on the front loop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I have 11? Oh, this one counts as, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yes, so the white one counts as 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But this is supposed to be the last stitch. Oh, maybe I missed out one stitch. Let me see. Oh yes, this is the last stitch. I forgot. As I mentioned just now, this is the last stitch, so I have to fulfill my last stitch here first. Okay, this is my last stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is my 11. This is my 1. Now I get it right. This is my 1. The white one is the. So 1, 2, 3, only on the front loop. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and you do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into that same stitch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then increase. And then you're gonna do these 4 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, all in gray. And as for here, the tail here, you just tie a knot with whatever you can find here. Actually, I left a long tail, a slightly long tail here in case there are holes and I need to cover up. So it looks like there's no hole, so I'll just hide this inside here. So we only have 1 stitch of white here. I'll meet you back here when I reach this part. Okay, I've come to the end of the row. I'm supposed to do 11 stitches followed by an increase, but as you see a white here, I'm gonna fill up this 3 space with white as well. This one, this one, this one. So we start with 1, then 3, then 5, then 7, then all the way up. So this one, I'm gonna remove this because this particular stitch is supposed to be in white. And you see this 3 stitch here, 1, 2, 3. So this 3 is gonna be in white. And at the same time, you should know that this is number 10, 11, and then increase. Remember, we have 11 single crochet followed by an increase. So for beginners, this is a lot for you. Take it slow. If you can't do this, then just don't change color. Okay. So I'm supposed to do 11 single crochet followed by an increase, and that this complete this row, which you will have 52 stitches. But now I want to change color on this tree, so that's why I remove one. Stitch here. So now I'm going to add the white yarn, which is just hanging here. I just leave it here. You don't have to cut the yarn. You put through the white yarn, then you use the gray yarn. You pull up the gray yarn because the bottom part here is still gray. Oh wait, you take along the white as well. It's just at the back. Okay, the bottom part is gray. The bottom part is gray, you pull up gray yarn. The top part is white, and you want this to be white, you put through white yarn. So this is my number 11 stitch, and the last stitch should be an increase. So here, oops, sorry, I'm supposed to do only on the front loop. So I'm going to do increase. So get it? So since this is an increase, it looks like 1 and already 3, right? Like already 3 stitches. So the next one, I'm just going to go with gray. So which means, because of the increase, by right I should have 1, 2, 3, these 3 stitch in white, but the top part already have 3 because this is 1 and this is 3. So that's why I am going to change it back to gray here. I just pull the gray yarn from the other side. Don't pull too tight. And release this bubble. And I do my first stitch for row 3. So this is my first stitch for row 3. I put through gray because it's there, 1 and 3. I just want this to, and hopefully here will kind of seal that part. There is one tiny dot of white here, but I don't mind. It's just one tiny dot because it's gonna be standing like this, so this won't be that obvious. So now this is my first stitch. Let me get a marker. Oops. This gray one is gonna be my first stitch. So this row 3, I'm going to do 6 single crochet followed by an increase, and then another 6 single crochet. That would be one set. So this is 1, 2, only on the front loop, 3, 4, 5, 6. After 6 stitches, I'm gonna do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into that same stitch, and then I'm going to do single crochet in the next 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you're gonna do 6 single crochet, increase, 6 single crochet. This makes one set, and again 6 single crochet, increase, 6 single crochet. So you're going to do 4 sets of this. I'll come back to you once I'm at this corner and show you how to change color again. Okay, I've come to the last 6 stitch. You know, remember the 6 single crochet, increase, 6 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I started with 1 white here in the middle. So there'll be 3 on top. Now there are going to be 5, which means this one, this, and the first stitch here will be in white. And this row, the next row, row 4, is just single crochet all around, no increase or decrease. Okay. So remember, it's only on the front loop from now on. So 1, 2. The next one I'm going to change to white. So I just grab the yarn from here. I just pull it over to the other side because it's quite near. Pull it through. Hold on to it so that you don't pull too tight. Hold on to it. Then you do your single crochet. And then one more here, one more here, and here. I just count my number of stitches just in case because sometimes when we are busy changing colors, things can go wrong. So now the first stitch here, this row 4, we're going to do single crochet all around, no increase or decrease, but the first stitch here is going to be white. So let me remove this marker. Remember this stitch here, oops, it's, you know, sometimes when you do this, it's kind of hidden. You have to open it up, and this is the first stitch. Since the bottom part is gray, pull the gray yarn over, hold on to it, put the gray yarn over, and you pull through gray because we're gonna change it to, and make sure you give this white a pull. If not, this side here will be kind of tight. 1, 2, 3. I mean, if you do not pull, you're gonna be kind of loose. What am I saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we started with 1, then 3. Now we have 5 on top. So it looks kind of like a V shape going up. So all these tiny dots here and there, let it be. I mean, even the actual rabbit doesn't have a nice V shape. It kind of, you know, we have dots here and there. Okay, so this will be my first stitch. Let me add a marker. This is my first stitch, and the rest you just continue to do single crochet all around, only on the front loop, and hopefully this part here won't look like it kind of sway to the side. Here, this part here, when you change color, is kind of critical. You have to kind of pull nicely. If not, you can see all this row of yarn is kind of loose, and this side is kind of tight. So you just make sure it's tight. Okay, now I will continue with my single crochet all around, and I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 4. Make sure you have 56 stitches, just like the row before. Okay, the last few row here. So you notice this, that it comes this way, 2, 4, 5. So I'm gonna add one more white here and one more white here. Okay, let me do one more stitch. one more stitch. Then I'm gonna change it to white. Just pull the yarn over. When it gets too far away, you pull it and use your finger and hold it here, so that when you yarn over, you're gonna pull this yarn. You're only pulling the top and not here. See, you're pulling here and not here. If you pull here, your amigurumi will go like this. So here, make sure it's a straight line, hold on to it, and when you pull from the top. Now you go to this next stitch. Whoops, I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, correct. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think I missed one here just now. Let it be. I think I forgot to yarn over the gray. I straight away put the white. You can see the difference here. Well, I lazy to redo. I just let it be, because in the actual bunny world you won't get a exact V shape, right? So this part I'm gonna let it be because it's gonna be the leg, and when you stand it up, this part is way at the bottom. So I'll make sure all this on top. I'm going to do the right thing. Okay, I have 2 more stitch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so put through here. Sometimes get carried away with the number of stitches and all. You kinda miss out on things. Okay, you yarn over the white yarn first, and you put through the next stitch. You pull this a bit, put through the black yarn because the bottom is still black, and you put through the white, and now you reach the white part here. Is it with 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? I think I did too much. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yes, sorry, my mistake. If not, there'll be too much white over the other side. Here I should do 1 more stitch first. Now I should change it to white. For beginners, please take your time. Once you get the hang of it, oops, look at that, I didn't grab all the yarn. Once you get a hang of it, it's kind of easy. Don't let this part makes you feel like you want to stop the project. Right. Okay, gray. You see white here is because this white is the one from the back. Okay. So I'm going to pull the black yarn over, but I'm gonna put through white. And the next one is also white. You see as if it's like 2 strands. This is actually from the one that I pull over. Oops. You don't have to be an exact triangle, so long it looks like it's coming down, like this part has less white and the top part has more. That will do. You don't have to stress it out. You don't have to use a measurement tape to see if this is exactly a triangle. You don't have to. This is an amigurumi. It's supposed to be fun. Okay, now let me count my yarn. Let me count my number of stitches, not count my yarn. Let me count my number of stitches because when I'm busy changing colors, things can go wrong. Let me just give it a count first. Okay, the next row, I already add marker. Next row, I'm supposed to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then do a 2 together here, make these 2 become 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, wait, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is a decrease, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 6 single crochet, decrease, 6 single crochet. You should do 4 sets of it. So it doesn't matter you're beginner or non-beginner, I would recommend that you put a marker just in case. It's kind of complicated when you change color, and you know, in case you miss a stitch here and you want to count back, then at least you know, okay, from here to here is 1 set. So if anything goes wrong, you just redo this part or maybe here or here. Okay, so now I need 1 more. Okay, now you see my marker here. My marker here is actually 1 stitch, so which means this stitch is also in white. Don't miss that stitch, because once I miss that stitch, the number of stitches is going to be wrong. This is my number 1 stitch, my first stitch, so always remember to add a marker just in case. If anything goes wrong, you can just redo until here. Okay, let's see, does this look like a triangle? So now, instead of using calculation, I'm gonna base on my eye. Okay, it does look like a triangle. Do I need 1 more stitch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7. Yeah, maybe I should do 1 more. Maybe because up here I did less one. It's okay, it's an amigurumi. Let's do 1 more stitch in white. So this part is in gray. You go over to the other side and pull the gray yarn over. Pull this gray yarn over and use 1 finger to hold on to it. Make sure when you pull the yarn, you don't pull from this side, you pull from here. You pull from here. Okay, and you yarn over in gray because the rest is going to be gray. And make sure you give this a pull so that this side is not loose. Okay. When I started with this type of changing colors, I remember my first amigurumi on something like this. This side all loose. You can see, you know, and this side all tight. So every time when you are done changing color, give it a pull. Okay, now you're gonna do row 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decrease. So now this is a 1, this is a 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then I'm going to do a decrease, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, correct. So I have a marker here to remind me that this is correct. I don't have to count all the way to the end. So if anything goes wrong here, which means the first stitch is wrong. Okay, now I'm going to do decreased. I'm going to go to the front loop of the first stitch and the back loop of the second stitch. Pull up the yarn and do my single crochet. So I just made the 2 stitch become 1. Then again, 1, 2, 3, 6. I find that when you change color for projects like this, it's better that you base on your eyes instead of following the written pattern that says, you know, at which stage you should change color and at which stage you should change it back. Because sometimes it might go, I don't know, maybe you pull too tight or it's too loose and it kind of sway to one side. It kind of look crooked. So it's best that the written pattern is as per what it should be, and the changing of colors be based on our eyesight. Based on my eye and see, okay, this is it, and maybe I will increase one more and it goes up. Because it's not going to go this, it's not going to be that way. It's just a little bit of triangle and it's going to go straight up. So up to you whether you think this is enough, and you can do one more or two more, then it goes straight up. So now I'll continue with this row 5, and by the time I reach here, this stitch here, I should have 52 stitches. Okay, and the last few stitches here is supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this 2 is a 2 together. Let me do the decrease first, or some call it 2 together. Okay, I'm gonna add white here one more time. So this changing of colors is up to you, how you want to change it, how white you want this white patch to be. Just treat this like art, you know, like color pencil. How you're gonna draw or color your bunny. Okay, just hold this part here, make sure it's not too tight. Pull this. This is still gray. Pull up, oosh, only on the front loop, and bring the white at the back. It's the gray yarn, and put through white. Give this a pull so that it's tight enough. One, two, three, four, 5, and 6. So every row I'm going to count my yarn again, because when you change color and you have to do decrease and increase, it's complicated. Okay, so let me count my yarn again, number of stitches, and I'll come back to you. Okay, now at row 6. When I say row 6, actually I count from here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 6th row that I did with front loop. So now this is the end of the row, but I still need this 3 stitches of white. But then again, before I start this row 6, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 single crochet, followed by a 2 together or a decrease. So you're gonna do 4 sets of this. So now let me concentrate on changing color, since I already have this here. Let's concentrate on the changing of color. This is on the second one. Okay. Oops. So 1, 2. Wait, let me add a marker just in case. This is my 1, my first stitch. 1, 2, and I do 1 more here, so that it's wide enough. You want to go wider, you can, maybe until here, and that's it. So now I pull the gray yarn over. Once you pull over, you make sure you hold it here, not too tight, and when you pull from here, yarn over the white, sorry, yarn over the gray. It's all gray after this. And let me give this a pull. Hopefully here it's tight enough. Oh, you can still see some of the white. It doesn't really bother me, but if it bothers you, if you do not want to see this, then you can use the gray yarn and make 1 or 2 stitches here to cover it up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. After 11 single crochet, you're gonna do a 2 together. This is 1 set, and you're gonna do 4 sets of this. Okay, I think I want to do it, make it wider. Bring the white yarn over, hold on to it, yarn over, this is gray stitch, yarn over the gray, pull through the gray yarn and yarn over the white. Make sure here it's kind of tight enough. Oh, sorry. This is a decrease. I think I'm going to create until somewhere here in the middle of this leg here, the white part. So next few rows, I think I'm going to extend until here, the white. So it's up to you how wide you want this patch to be. Okay, now row, let me see, row 7. Row 7, I'm going to do 3 single crochet here, 1, 2, 3, followed by a decrease, and then 1, 2, 3. So you're going to do 6 sets of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here the changing of colors, I leave it up to you how wide you want this to be. You just follow like what I did for these few rows. So you can continue to expand, meaning like, you know, every row just add one, add one, add one, and it will come wide like this. Now let's go to the to row 7. I should do single crochet in the next 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to do a 2 together. So this 2, I'm going to make it into 1 stitch. This 2 is in gray, So I'm going to put through the front loop, and then the back loop I'm going to pull up a gray yarn. Pull up a gray yarn, but put through gray. I keep forgetting. So now if you want to know what color to put through, then you ask yourself, what is the color that you want on top here? So once I pull it the other side, this black yarn will be on top here. So that's why I need to put through with the gray yarn, sorry, not black, gray yarn. I don't think it look nice with black yarn, and then gray and white is way better. Okay, this is one set, and you're gonna do 6 sets of this, and once you completed 6 sets, you should have 42 stitches. Okay, next row 5, row 8, I'm going to do 1 2 3 4 5 single crochet followed by a decrease. This makes one set, and you're going to do 6 sets of this. This is my 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more, 5. I'm going to do 1 more increase 1 more row of white, then give this a pull, and here I'm gonna do a 2 together. So let me show you one more time that without changing color. So you're gonna do, if you're not going to change color, you don't have to do it on the front loop. I'm just doing it on the front loop because of this changing color, so that it won't go crooked. I'm just testing it out. So if you are not having this white patch in front here, you can just do single crochet on the normal way, 2 on 2 loops. Okay, now you have to do is just 1, oops, 2, 3, 4, 5. And after 5 single crochet, you just do a decrease. Okay, so you do 6 sets of this. Now the next row 8, you should have 36 stitches. Row 9, I'm going to do 1 2 decrease 1 2. This is one set. 1 2 single crochet, then decrease, and then 1 2 single crochet. You do 6 sets of this, and you should have 30 stitches in this row 9. So here I'm not going to do any V shape anymore. This is going to go straight up. Let's see if it's going to be straight. I hope so. Okay, 1 2 decrease. Let's see. This is my first stitch. Let me add a marker. 2, decrease, and then 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochet. So here it's going to be white all the way, it's not going to be V shape anymore. So this part here, I'm going to change it back to gray. Pull the gray yarn from the other side. Make sure you hold on to it, not too tight. Pull up a loop, pull this nicely, and then do the next single crochet. So make sure this part here you pull nicely, it's tight enough. So let me show you again how does that one set look like without changing color. It should be 1, 2, decrease, and then 1, 2. So you're going to do this for 6 sets all in.